The views and opinions expressed on Geeks Under the Influence are that of the panelists and not of our sponsors, Amazon.com and TeePublic. Parental discretion is advised.
GUI Nights.
Welcome to GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
Nights. It's post GUI. It's getting sexy in here.
The lights have gone down.
Mm-hmm.
Inhibitions have gone down.
The lowdown has turned into me. It's been wild.
The curtains on the wall have gone down.
They
Yeah,
have.
they fell in the middle
Violently.
of the episode. Spooky, honestly, but very cool ambiance. Pretty dramatic. And it's time to get into the wilder side of GUI.
Woo.
I guess. I don't know.
Because we were so, quiet before.
It was tame before.
Very tame.
Yeah.
We took like 18 shots between the regular show and now. It's going to get fucking crazy now.
I'm all wild on Topo Chico.
In case you somehow didn't listen to our amazing episode about disappointing series finales, let me just go through a quick intro. So first and foremost, we've got GUI Virgin. Now that's over. GUI Nights Virgin.
Right.
Amy Roberts. Amazing. If you need a fucking cake, get it done. RVA Grand Diva on Instagram.
Where can we find that cake, by the way?
Ooh.
Stardustbakery.com is my website.
Okay.
I haven't really been pushing my social only because the kitchen wasn't done yet, but
Sure. When it's done.
They might have to wait a month. But
Yeah.
Get ready. From TikTok fame and letstalkpop.net, we've got Tori Sipe in the house. Hey.
Hi.
Sup.
From GUI, Smack My Pitch Up, and Deeply Upsetting, Mike the Hobbit is here.
Yeah, unfortunately for everybody else involved. Yeah, that's the
No,
thing.
we're excited about it.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Wow. Yeah, great. I'm like in How I Met Your Mother. I'm like the main character that nobody gives a shit
You're
about.
Ted?
Yeah, I'm Ted.
Oh.
you're doing a solid job.
No, the thing is, like, honestly, from the last episode, I was sitting here just being like, "This is great." Like, I just didn't talk for some of it, being like, "This is wonderful. Like, this is a great conversation." I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it, like, get a fucking Slurpee and just watch.
You went to 7-Eleven
I went to
in the
7-Eleven.
episode?
You didn't
wow.
notice because that's how good the conversation was. That I just like dipped out for a minute.
We're on a
Because all the
tangent.
ladies are here. We're in
All the
charge.
ladies doing it.
Yeah.
It's Women's Month, which means
Woo.
that we have one more women's than we've had before on one show.
One more women's.
One more women's that's our hashtag for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
One more women's.
A powerful hashtag.
And finally, speaking of the powerful, that is our women's in charge of this episode because Lowdown is not available, and no better than Miss Amy Bogarde to take the reins.
Hello.
Hello.
A faraway second. Not close at all. Can't even be seen from space. But here I am.
You don't have the rage that Lowdown has. The
He has a righteous rage about him.
righteous is stretching it, but like he does have a rage about it.
Depends on the topic, I suppose.
That's true.
I can
No.
get loud.
That's true. There are moments where he gets into a rage line where all of us are like, preach, like, go, yeah.
Well, speaking of getting loud, on the main episode, I mentioned a character in a doomed show, or any show really, that I unfortunately felt very, very attracted to. And so I really want to hear from everybody else. Who is a true, just like fucking shitty character that you hate yourself for wanting to fuck the life out of?
Oh, that's tough.
There's so many.
Oh, there are. That's also like, who am I putting out into the world for people to know that I
Who
would.
do you want
True.
to
I mean, mine wasn't like
confess
deep
to?
and dark because he's like the worst character, but it's like Charlie Hunnam, who's gonna fucking tell me nothing.
Sure.
Exactly.
So we're going on character. The character.
Yeah, the character sucks.
Oh my gosh. I gotta think about this.
Dexter.
Well, obviously Dexter.
Well,
but
yeah.
then Barry.
Oh,
Barry.
yeah.
See, you just want to fuck.
Hot.
Okay,
no,
what?
for
Okay,
real.
no, but that brings into question: what is your husband doing? That if like the two choices you've made so far are serial killers.
Hot murderers.
I mean, like, I don't have any like serial killer. Well, so no, but Barry is an assassin. He's not a serial killer.
No, I'm saying like I don't think you're killing people, but like what is
Well, what she's
Jesse
attracted
doing?
That she's attracted to that.
He's keeping me plenty satisfied.
Okay.
But like,
Okay. All right.
I'm not. Not king shaming. If you're into like serial killer role play, like you do you, kid. But like that ain't for me.
what are your feelings on Ted Bundy?
They're very negative.
All right.
Very much.
Good old
No,
Theodore.
She passed.
Absolutely no, thank you. Yeah, like Zac Efron as Ted Bundy. That's a hard no for me.
That was a confusing time for me.
That's a hard.
My therapist earned her keep that time because Netflix really put me through it.
Sure.
Zac Efron has turned into like a full zaddy as he's gotten older, and I'm really here for it. Even though he and I are about the same age, when he was in the High School Musical and I was, in high school, I was like, ugh, child's play, really. And now he's like kind of filled out, got the beard.
I think Zachary Levi is a zaddy.
Oh, see, that's going to be a pass for me, but I respect it from afar.
Really?
I respect you. I do. I love Shazam.
You don't want to get Shazammed?
Not Chuck?
Well, I haven't seen Chuck.
Oh, see that did it for me.
Oh God! I just realized. What if he yells Shazam during sex and he turns into a child just as he comes?
Shut up.
Oh. What if or what if he just turns into
I'm sorry.
No. I just want him to turn into the hot doctor
that's
he
the
played
night.
on
That's
Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, we haven't gotten that far. We're watching Mrs. Maisel now.
No, I've gotten that far
like,
with Mrs.
just
Maisel,
starting
and he
it?
is so fucking charming
We
in that
just
show.
got to
He's
season
so hot
2,
and
but I think he's
charming.
seen more of season 2 than me.
So good.
Yeah, I'm really into it. I don't know why I never got into it sooner.
Man, show's really,
a banger.
really,
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
really
We
good.
all have our flaws. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're fixing it. That's the point.
Well, there's an
working on
example of like
myself.
the gentleman that is playing one of my favorite comedians of all time in that series is doing a bang up job,
Oh, yeah.
and
Who is that guy?
Zach Kirby.
Is
as,
that the
as
actor?
Lenny Bruce?
As Lenny
Zach
Bruce?
Kirby? I didn't know the actor's
I'm
name.
pretty sure. I know his last name is Lee Kirby. I think it's Lee Kirby, maybe.
I think it's Lee Kirby.
Yeah, I think it's
Picture
Lee
me
Kirby.
like a 15-year-old child that had never done stand-up in my entire life that was poring over books from the library about Lenny Bruce like it was my fucking job. I was so obsessed with like the whole trajectory of his career and like the arrests and him reading his arrests on stage and then watching the Dustin Hoffman film. Dustin Hoffman playing Lenny Bruce is like a whole fucking thing. And
I would fuck the shit out of Lee Kirby as Lenny Bruce.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
that's what we're coming
yeah.
to. Yeah.
Like,
But I mean,
Yeah.
I was going to give a
That's the
spoiler,
thesis.
but you guys haven't seen it. Never mind.
oh yeah, like we won't spoil that
Right.
one. Yeah, because
But
that
I think
Did they
that
fuck?
isn't, like
shows that everyone
I mean,
would.
you want them to. but-
Right.
They don't?
Right. But I get
I'm
sad.
not gonna
The further Lenny's character gets along, I get sadder and sadder because you know what's happening. Like you know it's gonna happen.
we don't
so you're,
know.
like,
Well, we
trying to
don't-
brace.
To be fair,
Like,
we
I'm not
don't
ready
know if
for
they're
it.
going to incorporate that into the show. We don't know.
I feel like the finale.
know.
I feel like the season finale this time made it pretty obvious.
Well, they haven't gotten that far. I know what you're talking about, but
Anyway.
I unfortunately do not. I don't know the life story of Lenny Bruce, so I just inferred some stuff.
Neither did
that,
Chad, so
hurt
I
my
ruined
feelings.
that
Oh,
for him.
well, he died of a drug overdose in
Yeah.
That's fair.
1966.
I mean,
yeah, he was only
yeah.
like 42.
Yikes.
Yeah.
God, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did a whole lot before 42
Yeah, he
though.
did.
Holy
Fuck.
No
shit.
shit.
Yeah, he did.
He feels like someone with a lifetime career. I think that's why I didn't know.
Right. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Well, he
Also, I'm
talked-
sheltered. So that's also why I didn't
Yeah.
know.
True.
Unfortunately, that's something that a lot of bad comedians point to nowadays as to why I should be able to say whatever I want on stage. Is they're like Lenny Bruce? I'm like, oh, that is so wildly different than you being like, bitches be like. Yeah, it's a totally different thing than he was talking about being able to say fuck on stage.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
being able to be like super racist on stage.
Right.
It's a different
Right.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what Lenny Bruce didn't do? be racist on stage. Like he was a
Right.
major supporter of not doing that.
Yeah.
But I digress.
You digress correctly, though. I mean, honestly.
So what are y'all's fuckboys for?
I'm trying to think.
I mean,
TV
I
fuckboys.
definitely wanted to fuck Eleanor from Good Place when she was bad more than when she was good. When she was good, I'm like, no, you fuck Cheaty. You don't fuck me. You fuck Cheaty.
Yeah.
I'm off limit. You can't fuck me. You fuck Cheaty. But like popcorn shrimp Arizona.
Yeah.
Eleanor, shopping cart Eleanor.
Eleanor, yeah.
Yeah, she could get it.
Well, you know,
She
she
could
would,
get it.
she would truly hate fuck the life out of you.
Oh, she would be like, she would probably steal money off of my dresser and then like leave, and I'd be like, that's fine.
Well, you wouldn't care because she like sucked the soul out of your dick,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
I mean, it's not a TV show, but in the movies, like, I mean, Daddy Malfoy, he could get it.
Lucius?
For
Lucius?
sure. For sure.
Wow.
He's hot. He was hot. I was into that. I don't know if it was the long blonde hair that was so out of character for the actor. I was like, that is working. Like, why though? Why is that working
I
for
think
him?
you just like adult men that are shitty to children.
And little goblins.
And little goblins. Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. That hurts.
Like you're at the mall and an adult man is just like, fuck off, kid. And you're like, oh.
Well, hello there. Tell me more.
Slipping your ring off quietly.
So powerful.
I do declare. Like,
Being like, I gotta go to Bass Pro Shops. Be right back.
It might be the cape. I don't know. The
I
cane.
mean, that's fair.
It's the whole look. It's very
A
polished.
cape
oh,
will really get you.
if the cane awoken something in you, I have some bad news for you in real life. You're like, zaddy is the term without the Z. Like, it's just, I think it's AARP daddy is what you're looking at.
No, his was like a walking stick. It wasn't really like, it wasn't an
You're
age
hanging out
thing.
at the Elks Lodge.
It
looking for
It
some
wasn't an
game.
age thing for him. It completed the look.
Okay.
Speaking of a show I'm watching late, if you want to fuck somebody with a cane, might I suggest Daredevil? Because wow.
Is there a hot guy with a cane in that?
Oh,
Well, he's-
Charlie
he's
Cox.
blind. The main
And
character's
I
blind.
bet he does.
Yes. Imagine what his other senses are capable of.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Thank
Daredevil
you.
eats pussy for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Daredevil annihilates pussy. Like, we know this. to be
Daredevil
true.
treats like that clit like it's braille. Like he's like, I can't figure out the word. They're like, stop! Don't figure it out. Like, just going for
Don't
it.
figure it
Oh
out.
my god.
Jesus Christ.
But true, though. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, that's a hot one. Oh, you know, maybe like Lucifer.
Oh yeah.
Lucifer.
Okay.
Isn't that like the... I haven't watched that show, but like, isn't that the point?
He's
Is that
supposed, I was just gonna say he's supposed to be hot. Like he's supposed to be irresistible to everyone.
Yeah.
So
Just
that's a gimme.
fucking banging hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
British banging.
The whole
devilishly,
family,
you might say?
the whole family is hot. Like Maze,
Yeah, Maze,
and
yeah.
like the
Okay, but
like
the thing that
his
cracks
brother.
me up about Lucifer is the fact that he's so not toxically masculine at any point in that entire
I
series.
know.
He's like 100% the most fucking bisexual character I've
Yeah.
ever seen on TV ever in my entire life.
Yep.
He's wide open about it. He's like, I fuck dudes, I fuck chicks, I fuck
Love it.
everybody
Yeah, love
It's
it.
refreshing.
on the face of the earth.
Yeah,
And he's
that's
like,
hot.
Yeah,
You're
that's
Welcome to
hot. That is
2022.
I know, but I'm like,
Yeah,
man, like,
makes it so much hotter.
It
Yeah.
does.
what the fuck is happening up in your religion that there's this dude being like, hello, and everybody's like, hello, and we're having a good time over here in bisexual country, and then all you religious folk are being like, fucking chicks need to just do chores, and you're like cool with it. You're cool with it over there. We're having a blast, tiki parties and shit, like having a great time. You're just like, women don't know fucking government. Okay.
Why do I still live there and my fucking visa for bisexual country keeps getting revoked? This is insane.
Can we agree, like with Lucifer, like when you realize the Allstate guy is God, it just took me like real out of it for a while because like
Oh really?
I
I
can't.
bought it.
I don't know, man. He's just too much the Allstate guy for me. I cannot associate that voice with anything.
No,
but
but you're in
Allstate.
good hands.
Yeah, I know, but
The
it
whole
just,
either way, you're in good hands.
I just
That's
don't-
not
I
true.
don't- I
No,
don't know
in
what it is,
Allstate,
but
baby, not in life.
Yeah.
Obviously, look around. I mean,
I do think Lucifer, like, it was like fans were way too much about it because they're just like, all right, we're gonna give it another season on Netflix. Not enough. Okay, we're gonna give it another season after that. Still not enough. We're gonna give it. Okay, we're gonna do season 6, but no. Okay, 2 parts of season 6. I guess that's enough.
I think we were talking about at the beginning of the first episode about how Batman should appear and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be just segues and everything where that actor playing Lucifer just fucks people from other shows.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just
I'd
shows
watch
up-
that.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
It's like How I Met Your Mother, and then
That-
like, and Jason Segel and Willow like break up for like 2 seconds, and then Lucifer comes in and fucks both of them separately and then together.
I mean, that's
and then that's what brings them back together.
That's
And
a-
then better series.
it's a
for it.
Pornhub niche that has not been.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
that's
Because
been filled.
like, is that show gonna be on like Freeform, or is it gonna be on like Pornhub? Because that's gonna
There's
differentiate
two
if I watch it or
versions.
not.
It's 2 versions. It's kind of like watching the TV version of Showgirls.
Got it.
45 minutes with the black bras, or you know the VHS, the
All
DVD
right.
version.
All right.
You know,
Isn't it wild? This is just a completely different tangent, but this is me thinking, ruminating on my own childhood. Isn't it wild that there's really not a massive amount of difference between Pretty Woman, the TV version, and Pretty Woman, the real version, except the blowjob during I Love Lucy? I feel like
Right.
that's an important thing that we should talk about, and we don't as a society. Other than that, it's like pretty fucking tame.
That's how you know that Richard Gere calls his dick Lucy. There's no other scene that informs that information.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Honestly, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, Richard Gere can give me the Lucy anytime. Really.
Really?
Give me the old Lucy treatment. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not about it.
When he puts it in your butt, he calls it the Loosey Goosey, actually.
He can give me the
Oh,
officer
God.
and the gentleman. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you know, for me, Michael Keaton. That's my silver fox.
That's fair. That is
man.
fair game.
You mean
Is it
Kmart
interesting?
Jack Nicholson?
What? What?
Whoa.
Whoa, buddy.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Shots
Whoa,
fired,
buddy.
Shots fired.
Hey, buddy. Hey, guys.
No,
I
that
thought we
that-
were all friends here.
No.
Clearly no.
I love Michael Keaton to death. The joke was from the original Batman movie, where Michael Keaton definitely does some Jack Nicholson in his film career, where he has this like he does like a Nicholson like a low rent Nicholson thing,
Yeah.
and you see it in one moment in Batman where he's like, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts."
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
he does that thing a little bit. He's a totally different actor and has his skills separately,
Yeah.
completely. But that scene and some of the other scenes where he does a little bit of low rent Nicholson
Yeah.
in some scenes, it is kind of hilarious.
So
to
wait,
me.
so then we need to circle back about why she's attracted to Beetlejuice and like what is it about?
I'm not.
The rotten face? Is
no.
it the pale skin?
I never said
the outfit?
Beetlejuice.
Is it the
I just
striped
said-
outfit?
I think
Like,
she-
what
I
were
think
you
she likes
fapping to
people that like
specifically
nice
with
fucking
Beetlejuice?
models.
I mean,
honestly,
I never said Beetlejuice Michael Keaton. Honestly, for me as a child, it was Multiplicity Michael Keaton because there was multiples.
Ooh.
And he was doing chores. That
And-
was hot.
They were doing chores.
Guys
They were all
vacuuming.
getting it. Annie McDowell just fucked like 4 versions of her husband in one night. Had no idea.
So when
Even
you
though
watch-
the last one was just like my Pepe, like
so when you watch The Watchmen and there's a blue guy that is bluing all over a chick together, like it's like a weird like Japanese bukkake kind of situation.
yeah, no,
Did you have the same kind of vibe at all, or
no,
no?
no.
No. Okay.
What does that have to do with Michael Keaton?
Well, there was multiples at
that's
the
what I
same
was
time,
thinking.
like multiple
Oh.
versions of. Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
Michael
she didn't-
Keaton was the blue guy?
No, she just had sex with each of them one after the other. Like they ran a train on
Oh,
her.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
And she thought
Right.
she was just fucking one person, but
Right.
no,
Right.
you got.
Which, if you think about that long enough, that's not okay.
No.
That's-
It's not, but it's Michael Keaton, so it's fine.
That's the,
Like
that's the past.
Them's the rules.
bunch of different Michael Keatons. Love Michael.
I mean, when it's clones, that is an
It's tricky.
that's a
It's a
gray,
gray area.
It is a gray area.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
there's that too. It's a gray area.
Technically.
We'll come to that conclusion as a society when we need to. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're dealing with a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
More of the other stuff
clones
is
are not part of
the
it.
movie Face Off, where literally
Wow.
the evil villain Nicolas Cage
Oh yeah.
that looks like John Travolta fucks John Travolta's wife and then he comes back with the face of the person that like, you know, and she is like, yeah, I guess we are just a family now, and she has to just fucking deal with it. Like that's a whole thing.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell at the end that she's like, okay, like not that into it.
Yeah.
She's
Cool.
not enough of a focus, I think, in that we're supposed to just like deal with that.
She's dealing with it like, so I fucked a mass murderer with my husband's face. Cool. Let me just like process that for a minute. Yeah.
That is expensive.
So what's like more like, for me, it's like Face Off. It's like, okay, yeah, they switch faces, but there's like no scarring, like anything. Did they explain how there's like absolutely no
I'm
scarring?
not worried about that. There is nothing about Nicolas Cage's body that makes me think about fucking John Travolta's body.
Yeah, true.
Like
True.
They showed some fucking really bad 90s CGI computer screens to be like, yeah, we fucking like added shit to their body. Motherfucker, different heights, different body shapes. Are you kidding me? The shoulders? Did
Different
you
shoulders,
give shoulder
different builds.
extensions? Yeah, just totally different.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to see John Travolta's giant weird head on Nicolas
It's like
Cage's
thin
scrawny
frame.
fucking string bean body. Yeah, I want to see that.
I'm just going to put this out there really quick. I think that Nicolas Cage is bad at sex. I just feel it in my bones. I feel like there's no way he's good at it.
Do you think, but he probably thinks he's really good at it. Like, I feel like the whole time he probably thinks like he is just like nailing it.
I think he's kind of lazy.
No,
I think he has a moment after sex every time where he's like, maybe I'm not that good. But then it like goes away. But
No,
I think he has flashes of doubt.
I think whoever he's having sex with is not coming. 100%.
Oh yeah, no,
Definitely not.
No, definitely not.
But
no.
But they're not necessarily mad about the experience because it's such a fucking bonkers weird time that they're like, okay, that was fun.
Right.
Like that was weird. Like I'm not like fun in a like they were so fun. They were so happy and fun. It was more like, okay, that was fucking insane. Like consent
Your
is granted.
friends are
like
never
everything's
gonna
cool,
believe
but,
it.
But
True.
like that was so fucking weird that I'm still kind of into it. Like he did not make me come even a little. But like if he asked me,
In fact,
can we
I
fuck
dried
again?
up like.
If he was like, can we fuck again? I'd be like, 100%. Like I need to like get my
Wow.
brain. It's like watching an Aronofsky film a second time where you do it.
If he asked again, though, you'd be like, I have notes.
You're watching The Fountain for the second time, being like, now that I've seen it once and I didn't get any of it, I know I'm still not going to get any of it the second time, but maybe
I can enjoy it.
I'll get closure on the second time.
Right, exactly.
So like bringing up like celebrity sex, I feel like I have to like go ahead and start talking about headphones dino bones again.
You said that during the break and it wrecked my life. So please let the listeners know because I did not know this.
All right. So if you follow the Instagram account Dumois, there are blind items. Some of them are true. Some of them are fake. You never know, like la la la. But they have predicted some things.
Mm-hmm.
There have been a numerous amount of stories that a celebrity nicknamed Headphones Dino Bones has sex with women, and he has headphones on the whole time and listens to music. And
That's insane.
he stares at you. This celebrity is Leonardo DiCaprio. The Dino
believe it
Bones is
because it's
because
him.
he collects dinosaur bones.
Oh
That's
my
why it's called him.
God.
And
of course he does.
And it's a nice like headphones Dino Bones.
Yeah,
So
it feels
then
good.
stories keep coming in, and it made me
No.
think like,
Fuck no.
is there something to this? Because apparently there are a couple other celebrities that do this as well.
Why wouldn't you just put the music on in the
Whoa,
background?
whoa. Do which part or both?
They put headphones on.
Oh, okay. Like
and
this
listen to
isn't like a
music
weird
while
like
they're having sex.
like
Headphones,
Eyes Wide Shut
Dino
thing where it's
Bones.
just like 30 fucking celebrities that collect dino bones and also fuck with headphones.
like-
I mean, they might collect dino bones. People like dino bones.
No, but like
Right.
that
That's
can't be,
not
like-
the weird part.
there can't be like some weird correlation between the two. That's just like two uncorrelated things about this one. That's not. It's not like a bunch of archaeologist celebrities that also fuck with headphones on.
But I'm just curious, is this actually really weird? Like,
The headphones?
I mean,
I'm
there's
gonna
so
say
many-
yes.
There's so many kinks out there. I'm not kink shaming anyone. is it really that weird to...
Yeah, we're not here to yuck anybody's yum, for sure.
Does she get headphones or is
No.
she just in silence?
Oh, you know what? I think maybe for the climax.
She gets headphones for the climax? What's the
I
song?
think maybe.
How does
Final
They don't-
Countdown?
They don't.
How does
they
he
don't say
know?
the song.
Oh my God.
How does he know she's climaxing? I mean, like if he's got
Right.
headphones on.
I don't know.
She's
It
like,
feels
great,
like
now I'm
maybe-
faking an orgasm to fucking Berlin. I don't
No,
want
no, but the
this.
plus side is the only thing you have to do to fake it is put on headphones.
Right.
Oh,
So-
It's actually Toto's Africa, but
Oh, well, who doesn't come while hearing that song?
but my question is, it feels like
Yeah.
a very spectrum thing. You know, like it feels like if you're, something you're on the
Right.
spectrum, like the sensory overload is too much. Like you don't.
That's
wanna,
true.
You don't want to hear her
Yeah.
scream,
Like the
screaming
headphone
in pleasure or
dances
whatever.
and
So
stuff.
so you did like
Maybe.
that's, but
Leonardo DiCaprio
I don't
doesn't
know.
seem like that.
Yeah.
Isn't really.
That seems
Yeah.
like if Leo DiCaprio specifically is listening to anything in his headphones, it's him doing the acceptance speech.
I was just gonna say
from
it's,
him
it's
winning
his
the
own
Oscar.
self-talk.
Oh my
Like, it's
it
his own
totally
voice.
is. It's his own.
Yeah.
Like he can only get hard for the sound of his own voice.
It's like him,
Yeah.
him winning the Oscar and doing the acceptance speech, and he
Absolutely.
just listens to that on a
Yeah.
loop
Yeah.
while he comes.
yeah. Well,
Or it's
Toto's Africa plays in the background.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it's like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I feel like that's
No, he
also
actually
an
hot.
I mean,
option.
he's hot.
Scorsese.
I'd hit
Oh,
that.
yeah, that too.
I would hit that.
He hired Toto to do a
love that
version
for
of
you.
Africa. It's like, and no one's gonna take this Oscar away from you. He's like, oh, it's just coming.
Oh, we did not need that.
Oh man. There's some
Well-
good stories.
That about wraps this
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
up of GUI Nights. Honestly, what a way to end, as Leonardo DiCaprio always says, end this party. So, thank you so much for listening.
Take care of the environment, everybody.
Yep.
That's what he says after he high fives after sex. Is take care of the environment.
High fives himself.
Yeah.
Climate change is real.
That's why he only wears lambskin condoms. Is
conscious,
Conscious,
definitely.
yeah.
No single-use plastics for him.
no. Paper straws and lambskin condoms.
Yep,
That's the,
that's the Leo way. Keep that in mind. Next time you protect our Mother Earth, you're just like Leonardo DiCaprio.
if you wear condoms, you're a monster, is what we're trying to say. That's what we believe here at GUI.
Headphones on, condoms off during sex. That's how I play it. All right, that's the end of GUI Nights. Go home.
GUI Nights.
GUIPodcast.com.
In a world of blockbuster movies, there's another dimension.
The dimension of schlock cinema. Join us at Beautiful Disasters on a journey into the fringe territory of B-movie abandon.
We review the flicks that are forgotten or underappreciated to give them a proper place in the annals of celluloid history.
I'm the Groots,
F.U. Hunter.
your guides at Beautiful Disasters. Come along with us for a fun ride. May
the schlock be with you.
Mike the Hobbit here,
Lowdown Brown.
inviting you to check out Geeks Under the Influence, a podcast that pairs booze with conversation with good friends.
And a little nerd culture.
We get a lot of colorful conversation out of our episodes, but it is here for everyone, no gatekeeping.
Always level up everything we do.
We'll punch up, never punch down.
Exactly.
So check out Geeks Under the Influence everywhere you get your podcasts and join us or die.
Shut the fuck up, Hobbit. Welcome to GUI Nights.
GUI Nights.
Yeah, I am Lowdown Brown. With me as always,
Mike the Hobbit.
this is the tangential side of GUI.
This is like so many of those other shows that has the after the show bit, mixed with a little bit of Baywatch Nights, so it's a little sexier. It's a little bit after hours.
Also while tying it into the previous episode of GUI. So look forward to that too, because this comes out the week after the flagship hour-long episode.
So make sure to check out GUI Nights, and when you're done, you can
Go the fuck home. Coming straight from the mouths of madness, I'm Lowdown.
I'm FU Hunter.
Do you love horror?
We fucking do.
So this is a podcast dedicated to all things in cinematic horror. We're talking movies, television, composers, special effects artists. We're gonna fucking cover it.
So if you love horror,
Embrace the madness.
My name is Amy Bogarde,
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
and we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.
Hey guys, Scotty P here with Smash on your left. And we are the Geek Fathers. That's right, bringing all the trials and tribulations of being a geeky parent.
So welcome to our world.
And as always, join us
Or cry.
In a world with too many reboots and remakes,
two men will stop at nothing to make it even worse.
join Mike the Hobbit and Tondi as they play by their own rules while pitching new takes on some of your favorite and least favorite films and TV shows. What podcast would dare to bring this upon the world?
This is Smack My Pitch Up.